Okay. Hey, so please take your seats and look at all these awesome seats right up front. It gives you the opportunity to be as close to the joy of soldiers getting promoted. So, I mean, I said this a little bit last night at the Hammer Farewell, is that whenever you get an opportunity to preside over, and I'm not the presiding officer, so I'm just introductory officer. So whenever you get to introduce cool events like this, it is always an honor. And these are blessed moments, and they're life moments. I mean, you should only be promoted to a certain rank once. I know that there are some in the Army that liked it so much they try to do it again, but in this case, I'm sure this is the one and only time that you're going to get promoted to sergeant. And being promoted to sergeant is significant in that you get a new title along with that as well, as an NCO. A charge that cannot be taken lightly. And you get now to lead. And I know that you've been leading before, but now you get to actually officially do it for real as an NCO. And it's just a monumental life moment. I get a little choked up because these are great moments, and moments that your mom can share with you, which is awesome that you were able to come down, because, I mean, it only happens once, and if you miss it forever. So that's awesome that you've come down now, and we're very happy to have you. And with that, since you're new to me, because you haven't been in the battalion that long, and I know that you've got some history with the Sergeant Major, and I'm going to give it over to the Sergeant Major to talk about you and how great you are and how much you deserve this.
Oh.
Sergeant Major.
Uh-oh. Well, if y'all don't know, Captain Hunter was our commander in our last battalion.
Oh.
She's here, so. But I would tell you, we deployed to Afghanistan, and then I heard all the rumors of S1 being tore up from the floor up and all that other stuff. But Special Speller came from 510,
Wow.
okay, and started cleaning up some of this stuff that we had messed up in the S1. So I kept hearing, she's doing this, she's doing that, and then when we finally came back, what was her name, Lieutenant? Whoever our S1 was. She's one of those go-getters, but she kept saying, if you need something done, go to her, go to her. So we were going through all kind of stuff, trying to get all 300 of us, reversed our, what do you call that thing?
SRP.
There you go, thank you. And but everybody went to her, because she handled all the leave stuff, and of course, non-leave things was all messed up as well, but it just went so smooth, and everybody was just so happy, because we just wanted to sign out and go home. But every day, I would come in, while I was on leave, but come and check on them to make sure they were okay. But everybody said, because she was out of 6, 7 people that we had in there, we had a mixture of, just like we have a mixture here, 92s and all kind of other stuff. But she stood out all the time. And like I said, she was a go-to person. And I remember the brigade commander coming to me, he goes, man, I seen us at our lowest, and now seeing us at our highest. So I contribute a whole lot to her. And we had some others, but she stuck out. So I'm not going to take up too much time, but I asked her when I saw her in Kuwait. I said, if you ever get a chance to come work for me again, would you? And boom, she said, I'll be there in a minute. It took several months, but she's here. So I'm appreciative. So that's some more expertise to hand to our team that's here. So I appreciate you being here. All right, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Captain Hunter. I do work in the G4, and I was HHC 7 Sustainment Commander, which is kind of complicated like the RCENT company commander. So battalion commander, brigade commander were all in my company. We have battalion S1, brigade, and specialist. Soon we start our Sergeant Speller here. Always is smiling. The one thing I'm sure you all know, she's always smiling, always happy and ready to assist. And when we came back from Afghanistan, the long deployment, it's a busy time. The unit was double its size that it was supposed to be. So the work that she was doing was not just battalion level. You're talking about 700 people. So she was really, really keeping a lot of things going. And as I've been here, same with Sergeant Major, I happen to go TDY, and the first person I see when I get over there, I'm checking my ID card. Hey, ma'am, I'm like, who knows me here? So I run into Specialist Speller, and I teach Zumba, and she's one of my Zumba participants, and we bonded through that, plus being soldier, NCO, and I love the soldiers, no matter what rank. I used to be enlisted, so it's an honor for me to be here with you all to promote her. So without further ado, we will present her.
Attention to orders. The Secretary of the Army has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional excellence of Natalie Speller. In view of these qualities and the demonstrated leadership potential and dedicated service to the United States Army, she is therefore promoted from Specialist to Sergeant, effective 1 March 2014. Signed, Robert D. Umes, Director of Human Resources.
Yeah, smile, man.
It's video, so it's not a picture.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all can have a seat.
First player, Nancy.
First, I have to give honor to God. Even my journey getting into the military was a long process for me to get into the military. And then I got in. I went to Fort Lewis, deployed as a E1, and every promotion I always felt like, I always felt like something was missing. So it means a lot for me to have my mom here. And then when you go along the way, you meet NCOs that always have an impact in your career. And Sergeant Williams was a professional and always told me you need to change your attitude. He was like, you'll go far if you change your attitude. So I changed my attitude and I started to think better about the Army. And then I saw Sergeant Major in Kuwait and he was just like, come and work for me. I was gonna get out. He was like, don't get out. So I stayed in. Sergeant Williams was just like, what are you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna get promoted. And that's exactly what I did. I came here, I went WLC, and then I came out on the list. And the entire time when people said, well, what if you don't come out on the list? I said, well, nothing is gonna change. I'm gonna still keep doing what I'm doing because that's just how I was. I've been operating the same level as when I was a private when I first came in. So please don't expect me to change because I'm now promoted. I do want to thank my new family here at the S1. I have to thank Sergeant Major for extending the hand to allow me the opportunity to come here and work for you again. I had another Sergeant Major that you know that I work for, and he was just like, you looked up because you got me on your first duty assignment, and then I got you on my second duty assignment, and then my third. So I guess I don't know who I'm gonna get from now on after you leave, after you retire. I don't know who I'm gonna get, but I hope, I'm saying that they're just as professional and knowledgeable as you are.
I hope so too.
Sir, thank you for welcoming me in, also being part of the cabinet, my first duty assignment. We had that connection, that cab connection, so thank you. And then, ma'am, there was times I'd come and talk to you, about my career and the direction that I wanted to go in my career. And thank you for never looking at me just as like a private or as a specialist and talking to me as an individual. I appreciate that. And that's it.
Everyone come around and
Yeah,
shake hands.
retire next week. So you want me to stop now or keep going?
Thank you.
want us to keep going? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry. Thank you, ma'am.
Trying to make me cry.
Thank you.
Once I can outrun them.
Thank you. I didn't even see you in here. Thank you.
Wrong, show the beat.
Oh, thank you. You don't have to thank you that much. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got you.
Oh, Miss Ross.
Oh, I got in the way?
There's